At the University of Southern California, a new kind of test.
It is continuous autocomplete.
Dr. Karen North asking her students to write an essay themselves.
Public speaking can be difficult, but here are some good practices that can help keep you on track and have a good public speech.
And to use an artificial intelligence program that writes the essay in seconds.
Public speaking is a crucial skill that can make or break one's personal and professional success.
Can you tell which is which? That question growing more critical by the day as AI programs become more prevalent.
It's pretty much everywhere you look, like in the classrooms, outside of the classrooms.
All raising the prospect that students may not be hitting the books to get that better grade, but hitting AI programs like ChatGPT and making it hard for teachers to tell the difference.
So you're thinking going all the way back
I'm going to
pen and paper.
Yep. You're going to take a test. I'm going to hand out the test. Everybody take out a pen. Close your computers.
I think I'm kind of old school because I like this professor's approach here. Turnitin.com is pointing out some of these things that many folks are using. AI programs and apps to go ahead and write off their essays in a matter of seconds. Homework done. Time to have some Bud Light. Time to throw out some Bud Lights. Either way it goes, ChatGPT is one of those sources that many students are using, and they're going to keep explaining how this whole thing works and if it's really going to continue to work. Let's watch.
Now tech company Turnitin, known for software that detects plagiarism, has developed a new program to detect AI.
Are you using AI to help detect AI?
Absolutely. Our detector itself is a piece of AI trained on data that we have. It's developed using our over 20 years of expertise in understanding student writing.
But how accurate is it? Well, Dr. North put it to the test. To generate an essay using AI, students simply go to a program like ChatGPT and type in a simple prompt, like write an essay about crisis communications in the digital age, and then in seconds, it spits out an essay.
First step in crisis communication is to have a plan in place before the crisis occurs.
Students can take that entire essay, hand it in, or use portions or ideas that come from it. For this test, those whole essays are then uploaded to Turnitin.
So Turnitin is the group that's finding these things and detecting whether or not sources like ChatGPT are the ones that are using it, and maybe some of these teachers can actually see it work or even bust some of these kids that appear to be cheating when it comes to this. Or it could be busting the kids that are writing it themselves. Yeah, that's a problem too. There's this last aspect of this story.
So many of them are 100% AI.
Did Turnitin catch all of the AI-generated responses?
We were sort of shocked. It did catch a lot.
But some did slip through.
There's one kid who had a 100% AI-generated document, and it flagged him as 3% AI.
And this essay also got a flag.
First of all, know your audience because you should be able to speak to the age, demographic, and interests of your audience. Next, being nervous is normal.
Except that was an original essay written without ChatGPT.
Are you offended?
Yes. I'm super offended that it thinks I'm an AI.
What scares you the most, AI or AI detectors?
When somebody who didn't cheat is identified as cheating, that's catastrophic.
But Turnitin says a flag should lead to conversation, not punishment.
Don't lie, Miranda. Would you have used this back in school?
Hey, I might have been tempted. No. No, I think this is a really fascinating story, and I've been fascinated by AI creating things in ChatGPT for the past couple of months. And I think that as far as the educational system, it shows a symptom of a much larger problem, and it shows how not, in 100% of cases, some students do cheat because, they're lazy and they want to go have fun, whatever. But I think it shows that we have put a lot of pressure on students, especially at a very young age. And it's all about the grade. And it's about they have, 2 hours of this class homework, and they have 2 hours of that class homework, and an hour of this class's homework. And then they have zero time outside of school for anything else other than just doing schoolwork. And it's all about getting the grade. It's all about for their future. They have to get into good college. They have to get good grades. They have to start a career. And if they don't do that, then it's just, well, I guess your future is going to suck. And so I think that resorting to ChatGPT to do some of this stuff for them, or to give them ideas, or to write papers for them so they have time for other things, is a symptom of a much larger problem and how our educational system is actually structured.
I'm so mad you said that. I was
Is
so
that what
ready.
you were gonna say?
No, I was on the opposite, and what you said makes sense. And I don't like when my mind gets changed because I'm sure of the things that I think about. Again, I started saying I like this professor's approach, but like, no, you guys are going to write this stuff down. We're going to pen to paper, throw out all that stuff. And some of the things that actually happened is we progressed. You know, back in the day before there was calculators and stuff, they had to do the stuff on paper. And people that were actually, you know, computers were humans, you know, computers. But, so in this case, sometimes we move along, but people aren't learning anything. There has to be some kind of middle ground here. And maybe this next generation of folks, as things assist you technologically, that's just where we've gone. And people just learn fewer things. I don't know when that's going to implement itself, but I don't want to see that dumbed down world because we've been on that track for some time. So I guess you're right, Miranda. What a way to end the show. You're right.
I'm right.
Kind of.